Fucking in it, yeah.
Hello. Hi, everyone. We are live. If anyone is there, could you just like post a comment that you can hear me, if you can?
See if they can still hear you. Keep talking.
I'm still testing the AirPods and the audio here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Check.
Mallory, this is Kirk. Can you hear Kirk or just Abby? Can you hear Kirk? Mallory, type Kirk if you can hear Kirk, or if you type Abby if you hear Abby.
Hello. Oh, good. Hi, Mal. Hi, Megan. Can't hear Abby when she left. Can you hear me now that I'm back?
So I don't think the AirPods are working. Mallory said she can hear Kirk. Thanks, Mallory. So I don't know if the AirPods are working.
Okay.
So you might be on your mic on here, so
That's fine.
take them off for all intents and purposes.
Yes, now they can hear me.
All right. Why don't you all get back there?
We're just checking the camera angles out here. If you are getting ready for class, you won't need any weights today, but you will need a chair. Any chair, really. Like the one from your dining room table will probably work perfectly. And we're gonna use both sides of the chair, so make sure it actually has a seat in it. And we have no music playing here right now, but you should definitely play some music along with us for class at home. My playlist is called Power Bar Abby M Live 320 on our Power Life Yoga Spotify. So if you'd like to bump the beats with us while we move, you're welcome to.
We have a few minutes.
Okay. You can wait to start it. We'll start at 4 o'clock, so we got a couple minutes here still. For any gentlemen joining, this is the best time to try bar if you've been scared to, because no one's freaking watching you anyway. So this will be perfect time to experience all the burn that bar offers. Can't wait. Still looking at who's on here. I'm just getting up close. I know. Still here. I can hear you. Okay. Cool.
Hey, whoever's here, type your name in and say what's up so we know who's here. Say hello.
Hello.
This is me, Abby, throwing my voice in a male tone.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Jenna.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who else we got?
Maybe there's just 5 of us.
There's 5 people.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, Faith. Hi.
Boom. There we go.
Y'all get a chair?
Hey, look, it's Kirk's eyeball. Hi.
Hi, Kate. Megan.
Kate.
Yeah.
It's a Power Life party.
I love it.
Boom, boom, boom.
For those of you just showing up just now, all you need for class today is a chair. We're using
And
really
a good attitude.
We always need that. All we're using here is like your standard, literally these look like they came from a church basement, folding chair. So nothing fancy, doesn't need to be fancy. We'll use both sides though, so make sure you can actually sit in it safely. I think like a lawn chair might be extra hard to use if you're going for that.
Jeremy! That's my first
Oh, hi, Jeremy. Yeah. Got my 2 sisters here. Hi, Abigail and her 2 sisters. Oh, hi, Dina. Hey. I love it. Thanks for joining us, guys. Amy, what's up? You know, it's so funny. I feel like when we talk on these, it's like a childhood like TV show where you're like, will you help us? Great, thank you. That's what I feel like every time. Crickets. Hi, Malky. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
What up, dude?
Even when you told me you were too sore to do this, I'm glad that you're here. You know, the best part about having a chair during this class, oh yeah, my husband's tuning in. Guaranteed he's sitting on the couch, not gonna do this workout. But you know, thanks for joining us. Best part about having a chair in this workout is if you are over it, you can just sit in it, you know, whenever you need to take a break. All right, in about a minute, we'll get started here. For those of you that just joined in the last minute, grab a chair if you haven't yet. You don't need weights. Hi, Renee. We're excited to open in Omaha too. Woohoo! Rachel's your girl in Omaha. Oh, Malcolm's watching. Oh, okay. Thanks for being honest, Malcolm. Hi, Kayla. Oh my God. How are you? I haven't seen you forever. I'm loving all your dog photos on Insta right now. All the pet photos are the best. Okay. Should we start? Let's do it. Okay, so if you would like to use the playlist that we would recommend that I made for this class, if you go to Power Life Yoga Spotify and go to PowerBar/ABM Live 320, that's the one we're using. And I'll count you down for when to start it, even though we're playing it super duper quiet here. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Let's start bar today in child's pose, please. Come to child's pose. I feel so blessed to have Rachel here as my body for class today because if you guys didn't know, Rachel is literally a ballerina. So everything will look extra beautiful for her today. In child's pose, press your hips back toward your heels. Stretch your arms out long toward the top of your mat. Spread your fingers wide. Take a breath in and sigh it out. Inhale, fill up nice and big. Exhale, let it go. Start to seal your lips, especially if you're practicing at home and you don't have heat, build a little bit of heat. So glad you took this time to do bar with us on your mat today. One more breath in and let it go. Take a side stretch on your next exhale. Walk both hands to the top right corner of your mat. Stay and breathe. You can stack one hand on top of the other and feel the stretch through your left side body. Press your hips back toward your heels. Keep the space in your left side. Take an exhale here. Inhale through the center. Exhale to the other side. Even yourself out. Stretch out through your right side now as you press your hips back. Come back to center in child's pose. Press up to tabletop, please. Come to all fours. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Breathe in, cow. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your chest up. Exhale, cat. Round your back, hug belly to spine. Breathe in, cow. Breathe out, cat. Take another round or two. If there's something else that you need, I know we've been shooting lots of videos here, so I'm really sore. So if you need to stretch out your obliques, your wrists, your neck, whatever it might be from sitting in your house all day, please do. Then come back to a neutral spine. Press back to child's pose just to set up for child's pose push-up. So keep your big toes together to touch. Inhale, press up. Float your heels toward your glutes. Lower down. Press back up. Exhale, press back. Inhale, lift. Lower. Exhale, press back. Good. So we get a nice little hip stretch as you press back, but you also get some work through your upper body. Like I said, no weights today. So you get to use your muscles without any props. And we get that here in child's pose as well. Let your elbows come out wide for now. Think wide arm push-up. So pinch your shoulder blades together on your back as you come to the back of your push-up. Good. And then fire through the muscles around your armpits and in your chest as you lower down. Great job, Rachel. Fold and pulse in 3. Can glue your elbows in so we get the triceps in 2. And 1. Little tricep pulse. Again, let your heels float up toward your glutes. Hug your belly button to your spine. Keep your gaze nice and long. Stay for 3, 2. Last 1. Inhale, high plank. Woo, I know. I'm mean already. Drop your hips in line with your shoulders. Find a tiny little micro bend through your elbows. Lift up nice and tall through the top of your back. Breath in here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay and breathe. While Rachel's in down dog and you're in down dog, this would be a good time, if you haven't yet, to set your chair up so the seat is facing your mat. More to come on that, but just to set you up. Take a little pedal in down dog, spread wide through your fingers. Take a breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, press into your shins. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, mountain pose. Stay and breathe. Ground in through your feet first. Engage your quads so that your kneecaps lift and hug your belly button into your spine. Today in mountain pose, we're going to play with ballet arms since we don't have weights. So instead of mountain pose arms, bring your arms to fifth position. So find a micro bend through your elbows like you're holding a beach ball right over top of your head. Good, we'll come back to these playing later on, but take a breath in here. Exhale to second position arms. Stay and breathe. Bring your arms straight out to the side. In all ballet arms, you have a micro bend through your elbows so that you're using your muscles as you reach. Exhale here. Inhale, mountain with fifth position arms. Exhale, chair pose, first position arms. Stay and breathe. Rachel's a beautiful demo of this. Rachel, just come on my mat, please, so we can see you better. Yeah, thank you. This isn't perfect, guys. I'm just figuring it out as we go. First position arms, literally like she's got a beach ball right in front of her. She's also got monkey and long arms, so it looks like a really big beach ball. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, mountain, fifth position arms. Exhale, second position arms. Inhale, fifth. Exhale, chair with first position arms. Good, one more time through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach out. Inhale up. Exhale, sit low. Good, inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank slingshots. Inhale, bring your hips toward your heels. Exhale, shoot forward to high plank. Good, walk your hands and feet far enough apart that you have space to do this. Almost think of yourself as doing squats horizontally, right, instead of vertically. So bend your knees. Let this work come through your inner thighs, but also through your core and your shoulders. Work to keep your hips low even as you press them back. Yes, good adjustment, Rachel. I like it. This will make your core work just a little bit harder. Good. Add a knee to an elbow as you come up. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Knee to elbow. Come back, then switch. Take the other side. Woo, yeah. How are we feeling? Woo, we're just feeling good. Again, back to the childhood TV show. How are we feeling? Good, great. I'll take silence as you're feeling good. Last 4. Take to high plank in 3. Last 2. 1. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo, breathe in. Let it go. Inhale, put your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Scoot yourself back to your chair, please. Step your left foot on top of your chair. Literally, shoelace side down, but maybe just where the top of your toes are. Slide your right foot forward so that it's right underneath your knee for split squats. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, squeeze up. Good. Draw your elbows out nice and wide. Bring your fingertips together. Can you guys still hear me? Again, I'm like, blink twice if you can hear me. Give her a comment below if you can hear me. Rachel's got a good 90-degree bend here. If you might need to slide your toes forward a little bit more than you think you need to keep yourself at 90 degrees. So trap your knees right over your toes. And you might need to slide further away from the chair or closer depending on how long your legs are. Yes, beautiful. Working for 90. Every time she squats low, hug your belly button into your spine. How about we add some fifth position arms? Yeah, stretch them up overhead. Inhale as you lower, bring it down to first. Exhale, lift up to fifth. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze and lift up. Target through your right glute and hamstring every time you sit nice and low. Good, yes. Squeeze through your inner thighs to power you back up. Beautiful. How you doing? Woo. Good, good. Okay, great. I'm loud. I'm always loud, Kate. Thank you for reminding me. I'm glad you can hear me all back there. Hold at the bottom of your split lunge in 3, 2. Last one. Hold at the bottom, arms out. Releve through your front heel. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift your heel. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. What are you laughing at? It's hard? It's supposed to be hard. It's a teeny little movement though, right? You don't have to lift your heel too high. Just the teeniest little lift. Yes, squeeze through your calf. Oh, you feeling the burn, yes? Yeah, I take that as a yes. Okay, last 4. We're not here long. We've got it. Last 3, 2. We'll pulse to finish, and then we're done with this. Pulse. Pulse. Woo. Plant your heel down. Flex your toes up off the mat now if you can. Tiny press down. Here's 4, 3, 2. Last one. Slide back toward the chair. Kick your left foot out in front. Pistol squats. Sit all the way down. Ground in through your right leg. Keep your left leg covered. Stand up. Inhale, have a seat. Exhale, stand up. Come on, you got it. You got it. Yeah, there we go. Inhale, lower. Exhale, stand up. Yeah, you can kickstand your toes on the floor here for a little bit of support. Hands at heart center just to help with balance. Don't worry, we're not doing ballet arms here too. Yes, still got your right leg forward. Your left leg is just there as a little kickstand. And you get a break, right? You're literally sitting down in the middle. You get a break, then you stand right back up. Rock your weight forward into your heel as you stand up nice and tall. We'll never get to do this in the studio because we don't have seats built into the wall, so just appreciate it here, right? If your leg is out of hover, you can turn your toes out slightly like you would for a battement. Work your inner thigh a little bit. Last 4, and we're moving on. Last 3, 2, last 1. Fast feet, just stand up off the chair, get them going. Nice and quick, move your arms at your sides. Go, 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 come on. Sit low through your legs. It should feel good to shake out your glutes after all that work, yes? You can use the whole length of your mat too. Move up and down. There we go. This is so fun when there's no music. I just hear That's all you hear at home. Turn your music up a little bit louder. Yes, come on, come on. We're in this for 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Air high five, everybody. Yes, great job. Take your chair, turn it around so the back side is toward you now. And set up in second position. Heels in, toes out. Right hand on your bar or chair. Left arm out to the side. Singles. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Good. Ground in through both heels. For now, we're not in releve, so lift your toes up off the mat. And take a little peek. Every time you take a plie, press your knees right out toward your toes. Beautiful. Draw your shoulders back over your hips. Create space, a long line in your neck, so you got nice, tall, proud posture. Ballerinas got beautiful posture, right? So think about the same thing here. Keep your left arm out and extended. Since we don't have weights, once again, I'm going to burn your arms out just by holding it out to the side. I promise it'll start to burn if it's not there yet. Woo! Oh, already. I like it. Okay, sit a little bit lower. Stay in this with me. Hold at the bottom in 4. Last 3, 2, last 1. Sit at the bottom. Just pulse. Just pulse through your legs. Little press. 1 inch up and down. It's so small. This is so simple. The best part of bar is that you get to sit in everything for 10 minutes, right? We love that part so much. So if you don't like it, you shake it out, then you come right back in and sit in a little bit deeper. Second position is in almost every bar class at Power Life, and it's because it's so good for you. You work everything in second position. So think about your quads controlling this tiny little pulse. We'll go back to singles with the lateral raise to your outside arm in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower your arm. Exhale, stand, lift your arm out. Inhale, down. Exhale, sweep out. Beautiful. As you sweep your arm high, hug up through your lat on the left side of your body. Yeah, think about these long muscles down and along the back side of your body. Find a little squeeze, but also lift through the top of the shoulder as you reach up nice and tall. Yes. Feels good at the top, right? To straighten your legs a little bit here. Anybody? Okay. Anybody? Thank you, Rachel. Always wooing, even when she doesn't want to be doing it. I love it. Hold your second position in 3. Last 2. Last 1, sit low. Bring both arms out to second. Now pulse through your legs. Little pulse. Little pulse. Yes, drop your tailbone low if you feel the tendency for your chest to start to collapse forward. Hug your belly to your spine and drop your tailbone straight down toward the floor. Rachel's still got now a ginormous beach ball in her hands, right? So a micro bend through your elbows so your arms are still working. Arm circles in 3. Hold your legs still in 2. Oh, I know. Come on, sit low. Circles back. Circles back. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Think about your back muscles as you move through your upper body. Woo! Who knew? Second was so hard, right? You got it. You're killing it. Stay in it. We're taking low jacks in 3, 2, last 1. Low jack. Top it out and in. Really fast, really fast. Stay low through your legs. Yes, I love your arms right here, almost like a pec deck. Elbows out and then elbows back in. Stay low through your quads. How wide can you get through your stance at the bottom? Yeah, Rach, come on, lift your chest up tall. Switching it to star jacks just for 10 seconds in 3, 2, go, go, go. Get big, get big. Woo-hoo! Nobody can see you anyway, right? So no one's judging. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 second position, find it again. Don't worry, we're not staying. We're not staying. Catch your breath. Bring your hand back to your chair. Inhale, second position. Exhale, first position, heel to heel, just tap. Inhale, second, step out. Exhale, heel to heel. Inhale, second. Exhale, first. Now add your arms in. Inhale, second arms. Exhale, fifth arms. Inhale down. Exhale up. I can't hear you breathing, but I can hear Rachel breathing, and I'll assume you all are too. You guys are probably like, stop doing the cardio, Abby. All I can hear you is gasping for air right now. You got it. Stay in it. Let hearing my breath be a reminder to keep moving. And while this doesn't look like a cardio burst, you're getting plenty of cardio in right here. It's a big movement. Step out to second every time. Press your knees right over your toes. Then squeeze through your inner thighs as you tap your heels together. So turn your toes out just like you did for second. Yes. So nice, Rachel. Good. First position in 4. Last 3, 2, 1. Hold first position. Come to releve though. Bring your heels together like bar first position. Bring your hand out in front for singles. Inhale, plie. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Yes, so even when you come to the top of your plie, you start to straighten your legs, but Rachel's still got a tiny micro bend in your knees, so your legs are still active even at the top of your bed. Beach ball out in front with your left arm. If at any point your arms are over this, just bring your hand to your hip, out to the side. It'll help with balance here too. Squeeze your heels in together. You get so much from first position if you really press your heels into one another and fire through your inner thighs. And notice Rachel's only coming a couple inches down and back up. No need to drop it to the floor every time, right? We're in control here. Tailbone straight down. Pulse at the bottom in 3. She's so much more graceful than me. Last 2. This is winding the back. Last one, just pulse. Just pulse. Yeah, tiny little pulse. And rather than bouncing up and down, right? Think of a controlled movement. Just a tiny inch down, a tiny inch back up. Take out the bounce. Press your heels in. Can you come onto the balls of your feet a little bit more and press the weight between your big toe mound and your pinky toe mound? Oh yeah. We're gonna combo in 3, 2. Oh, I know. Come on, here we go. 2 pulses, then stand. Pulse, pulse, stand. If you have the beat at home, find it. Stand. Pulse, pulse, stand. Sure, this is way easier than any of the ballet you used to do. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, you got this. You got this. Saute jumps in 4. Hands at heart center in 3, 2. Last one, spring up off the balls of your feet. Can you point your toes in the air? Hands at heart center. Yes, Rachel can. You can do it too. Find enough hang time so you can point your toes at the top of this. Land with bent knees so your quads are nice and engaged. Yeah, how high can you get? If you have really tall ceilings, you have a higher way to go at home, right? Last 8 seconds. Maybe even find a little kick at the top with your feet. I always like to do that just because it's fun. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fist bumps. Woohoo! Okay. Turn, face your chair. Now you have the back side of the chair facing you. Bring your front right foot forward and your left foot back. Set up for lunge. Just singles to start. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. So nothing crazy or complicated about this, right? Just straight up and down singles. You do lunges all the time in all kinds of our classes. This is like a crescent lunge. Stack your shoulders up over your hips. Rachel's driving her weight through her right heel. This way you target your glute and hamstring every time you sit low. Yes, and maybe slide your back toes in a little bit closer than you would for a full lunge because you have the bar there with your hands at the bar. You have the chair as your friend here with your hands for a little bit of balance. Good, let the squeeze of your inner thighs lift you back up nice and tall. Last 4, 3, hold at the bottom. In 2, hold at the bottom, hinge forward, little toe tap. Tap your left toes up, tap back, tap up, tap back, tap, step back. Keep a tiny little bend, maybe a little bit deeper than tiny. A little bend through your right knee the whole time. So you're hinged forward a little more. This will target your glutes, your lower glutes, your hamstring a little bit more, but lift through your chest a little bit, slightly. Hug your belly to your spine. Nice light touch on the chair with your hands. Teeny little toe tap through the left leg. Yes, just a little kiss of your ankles together, then bring it back in. Back to your lunge in 3. Last 2. Last one, come back to your lunge. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, passe. Tap your left toes to your right knee. Inhale, step back. Exhale, passe. So to give you another angle of that here, passe is when you bring your left toe to your right knee. Turn your knee out. So reach is turning your left knee outward toward the camera. Yes, stay grounded in through your right leg. If you really want a little bit more, you can come to releve through your right leg. You don't have to. You don't have to. No judgment, right? Nobody knows anyway, so you do you. Squeeze through your inner thighs as you draw your left knee out. Gorgeous. Keep a little bend through your right knee as you come up for passe at the top. If you're like, this doesn't look like passe, that's okay. We can't tell anyway. Just taking our best attempt at trying something new. Switch it to an arabesque in 3, 2, last one, reverse lunge, arabesque. Inhale, step back, exhale, lift your left toes up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Now target your left glute. So obviously your right glute's still working as you lunge back. Squeeze through your left butt. Yes, as you lift your left toes. Rachel turns her toes slightly out to 45 degrees, as if she was gonna balance a beverage on her back leg. I'm sure we could all use a drink these days, right? So imagine every time you lift up, turn your leg out. Yes. Then hinge through your glute at the top. Hold arabesque at the top in 4. Last 3, 2. Just hold arabesque, just pulse. Just pulse. Oh my goodness. You can swear, no one can hear it anyway, right? I was asking about playlists, and the playlist I made for you today, it has some swear words in it, but guess what? No one knows because you're at home alone, so it doesn't matter. Tiny little pulse. If you just squeeze your glute, this will lift your leg. Oh, last 3. Coupe to arabesque in 2. You can do it. Last one. Inhale, coupe. Tap your ankles together. Exhale, arabesque. Kick up. Inhale, coupe. Exhale, arabesque. So coupe, and Rachel can correct me live if I say this wrong, means to cut. Yes, so imagine slicing your left ankle in toward your right heel every time you sit low. Bend through both knees. So your right leg still plies every time you coupe. Yes. Then kick through your left glute as you stand tall. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, running lunges in 5. It'll feel good, I promise. Last 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Switch it out. Run it out. Yes, land with bent knees every time. Switch your feet in the air. Drop your back heel and back knee toward the floor every time you step back. Get your heart rate up a little bit. Land with your left foot in front in 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, my husband's getting all the praise. I'm sure he's totally doing this at home. Okay, singles. Here we go. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, squeeze up. Keep your left foot forward this time. So if in somewhere in there with the jump switch lunges you got confused, your left foot's forward and your right foot's back. Guys are so great. Keep it up here. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Bring your heart rate back down a little bit. I know I need to. Come on, gassed after 3 of those. Come on, guys. Full inhale to sit low, exhale, squeeze yourself back up. You've been here before. If you want a little more challenge, bring your hands to heart center and take your hands off the chair. Yeah, Rach. You ain't scared. Come on. Come on. Last 3. Toe taps in 2. Last one. Grounding through your left foot. Inhale, step back. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Keep a bend through your left knee the whole time. So even as you tap your right toes in, you have a small bend through your left leg. You can bring your hands to heart center for this too if you want. I won't tell if you just put one finger on the chair, right? No one knows anyway. Something great about being secret while you practice, right? There's no judgment. It's just you and your dog at home. And our dogs never judge. I wouldn't know, I don't have a dog, but my cat judges me all the time. Last 3, hold it back in 2. Last one, step back to your lunge. Inhale, exhale, passe. Inhale, reverse lunge, exhale, passe. Yes. So it's kind of hard to see from that angle, but again, passe, turn your right knee outward. Almost like tree pose, right? But you don't rest your leg on the inside of your leg. It's just a tap through your toe. Open up through your hips. Do your best to keep your pelvis neutral. So scoop under through your low core. Oh, Siri didn't get that. That's okay, Siri. Yeah, keep a bend through your standing leg even as you come up to passe. Bye, Kirk. Hold in passe, switch to arabesque in 3. Last 2. Last one, inhale, lunge, exhale, arabesque. Inhale, lunge back, exhale, squeeze at the top. Woo! Right glute now, yes? So squeeze your right glute as you lift up. Still working the left. But it's almost like a fresh leg now, right? You haven't done anything. I mean, this is only 45 minutes, guys. We'll survive. We'll survive. Land with a bend knee as you step back every time as you come to the top. Hold at the top of your neck here at air best in 3, 2, hold it up. Oh, little pulse, little pulse. Yes. Turn your toes out slightly. Just like we talked about before, I can see almost the inside of Rachel's shin as she turns outward. So it's a 45-degree angle. Her knee is pointed slightly out. Just squeeze your glute to lift your leg. That's all you need to do. If you came to releve, shake it out, please do. If you came to releve on the first side, do it on here too. Coupe to arabesque. Then you're freaking done with this lunge series in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, coupe, ankles kiss. Exhale, arabesque. Inhale, coupe, exhale, kick back. Now this chair is gonna give you bad memories every time you wanna sit in it, right? You remember what you did? Now you'll appreciate it that much more when you get to have a seat. And guess what? We still have to do the pistol squats on the other side, so you can just stay seated if you're over it at that part. Give me 3 more. High knees, which will feel like $1 million. And 2. Last one, high knees. Get them up, get them up. Pump your arms at your sides. Let this stretch your glutes and the backs of your legs. You can pump your arms to pick up your pace. You can reach your arms up overhead if you'd like a little bit more core. Rachel wants more core, I like it. Flex your toes as you get your knees up and in. And again, no one's judging for how much noise you're making, so I want you to go fast for this last 10 seconds. Come on, get your workout in today. I know it's at home, it still counts. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Air fist bump, y'all. Great job. All right, turn your chair to your other side. Second position, plie. Bring your left hand to the back of your chair. Sorry. Again, this isn't perfect. Singles, inhale, plie, exhale, stand. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Keep your right arm extended out to the side in second position arms. I know, we forgot about how hard the arms were. But that's the beauty of ballet. Ballerinas are so graceful, but the work they put in is hard. It's super hard. I'm sure Rachel can vouch for that. So think about your muscles you're working as you sit low. Give me 3 more. We'll hold at the bottom in 2. Last one, just hold and pulse, 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 pulse. We're in Heaven is playing in my head right now. So whatever song's playing for you, find the beat as you pulse. Tiny little pulse, not a bounce, control. Singles with your lateral raise in 3. Last 2. Last one, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, plie. Exhale, reach. Yes, squeeze through the top of your arm, also through your lat on the back side of your body. There's a little secret. If you think about the muscles you're supposed to be working, you'll work them twice as hard. So think about it here. Reach tall through the crown of your head every time you stand up. Nice tall posture. And since you're on, both heels are on the ground for now, ground in and lift your toes up. Imagine your heels are glued to the floor. Yes. Great job. Hold in second position in 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold in second position. Arm circles forward this time. Forward. I know we're not here long. Think of pinching your shoulder blades together on the back side as you reach your arms back, like you're crushing a nut between your shoulder blades every single time. Yes, I just said that. Sit a little bit lower for 4. Last 3, 2. Last 1, second position, inhale, exhale first, tap your heels together. Inhale, sit low, exhale, tap your heels. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze up. Imagine you got almost a little ice skate on your right leg. You want to lift your toes up just slightly, but then as you tap your heels in, keep your toes out wide. Yeah, inner thighs. Do the work as you squeeze in. Notice if you're leaning into your chair with your left hand, make sure you're using your left leg to lift you up and bring you up into first position. Flying through this, friends. Come on, stay in it, stay in it. Hold first position in 4. Last 3, 2. Last 1. Okay, first position, singles. Here we go. You can bring your arm out in front. First position arms. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, plie. Exhale, stand. Imagine a little bit of a diamond shape as you press your knees out wide. Like a rubber band when you pull and then squeeze back in. Same idea here with your legs, like you zip up through your inner thighs every time you come up to the top of your plie. So keep a little bend in your knees so that your inner thighs are still active. How you guys doing? Comment if you're still alive. Still there. Say hell yeah if you're still there. Can I swear on YouTube?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can swear on YouTube. We'll go with that pulse at the bottom in 3. Last 2. Last one, little pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Woo! Tuck your tailbone straight down. Rachel's got both arms out in front. You do it too. Why not, right? Both hands out in front. Hold your beach ball. Here's 4. We'll come combo. In 3, 2. Pulse, pulse, lift. Here we go. Pulse, pulse, stand. Pulse, pulse, stand. Woo! Oh, so close. So close. Then guess what? You get to do that whole single leg thing with the front of the chair like we did at the beginning. I know you can't wait for that. So take jumps in 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Bring it up. Hands in front or hands at heart center. Doesn't matter which. Again, try to point your toes in the air every time you spring up. You only got 1 standing cardio burst after this, so give it what you got. I know, you're all happy to hear that, right? Get up nice and high, land with bent knees, and picture yourself as like the bounciest little ballerina that you've ever been before. Last 5, little higher, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Woo! All right, turn your chair around, back to so the seat is facing you. And then face away from your chair, please. This time, bring your left foot out in front of you, the shoelace side of your right foot to the chair. Split squats. Stack your knee right over your ankle. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, squeeze up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You got it, Rach. Her legs are so much longer. It's a longer way down and a longer way up than it is for me. Check out your knee and your toe. So if it feels tough on your knee, scoot your front foot further away from the chair. Yes, you might have longer legs, so you need more space between you and the chair. And your back knee definitely doesn't need to touch the floor here, right? We're just hovering, taking it a couple inches down and a couple back up. Rachel's knees tracking right over her toes every single time. Squeeze through your inner thighs to lift you back up. Again, reach tall through the crown of your head. How about we add 5th position arms, just because we did on the first side. Oh yeah. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Woohoo! Yeah, now we want chairs in every class because this is so fun. I know. You got it. Believe me, I've tried to figure out how to do this in our bar studio before, and I'm just not quite sure. Maybe someday I'll come up with a solution. Hold at the bottom in 3, 2, last one, hold it. Bring your arms out in front, releve. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift your heel. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. You need to press a little bit through your back leg into the chair. So even while this foot looks like it's resting here, I know Rachel is pressing some of her weight into this leg so that she's able to lift up through her left heel. Yes, keep the bend through your knees. Come on, you got it. You freaking got this. You're so close. Stay for 4. Last 3 pistol squats. We'll switch in 2. 1. Scoot on back. Keep your left leg up. Kickstand your right toes. Inhale, have a seat. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, sit down. Exhale, stand tall. Drop your weight into your left heel and allow yourself to actually sit back, right? You need some momentum to keep your weight in your left leg. If you're a BA and you can keep your right heel up off the floor, that's so awesome. Turn your toes slightly outward to 45 degrees like a Bahama, because this is bar, right? Keep your arms out in front for balance. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, stand up. Woo! Come on, give me 3 more. You still got this right here. Hug your belly to your spine. Last 2. Last 1. And then sit. Because why not? Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, crawl forward. 2 tabletop pose. Come to all 4s. Take a cow. Inhale, cow. Drop your belly. Lift your gaze. Exhale, cat. Neutral spine, but come to your forearms. Walk your hands a little bit further out in front of you. Knee lifts like dolphin pose, but this is core work. It's a little sneaky. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift your knees up off the floor. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. So you might need to play with the distance between your arms and your legs here. So depending on how long your body is, we're not only going to get some shoulder work in here, obviously, but also your core. So I want you to feel the squeeze through your core as you lift your hips up. So that might mean you need to scoot your knees closer or further away from you. Hold your knees down on the floor in 3. Last 2. Last one, hold your knees down. Now plant your palms, lift your elbows. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift your elbows. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now we're targeting triceps. So you might need to make some adjustments. Maybe scoot your knees back just a little bit further so you feel the weight of your body, or some of it, at least your upper body, in your hands. Squeeze your triceps to lift up. Little tap, then lift. Keep your core engaged nice and tight. I know it feels weird. I promise this will burn soon. If you need to adjust your hands, maybe they need to come closer or further away, do so. But squeeze the backs of your arms to lift you back up. We'll combo. We'll take every other with your knees and your elbows in 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lift your elbows, then lift your knees. Lift your elbows. Yes, then tap your toes. Lift your knees. Lift your elbows. Come on, keep your core in nice and tight. Make sure your toes are tucked under so that as you lift your knees up, you get the core work in. This is a little bit of creativity without the weight, so squeeze the backs of your arms. Last 5. We're taking it to core in 3. Last 2. 1. Release. High fives, friends. Freaking great job. Come to boat pose, please. I'll face so you guys can see. Lean back just a little bit so that you start to feel a little shake through your belly. I stole this from Rachel. So bring your ballet arms, bring your arms up to fifth position. Lean back, and you'll notice how this will just make you light up through your core a little bit more. Rachel's sitting up nice and tall, draw through your chest. Take this with almost like a high to low boat. So as you sit up tall, lift. Inhale, lean back, bring your arms to first. Exhale, sit up tall. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, squeeze up. Keep your toes flexed. Now, I've tried this with my feet up off the floor. It's really hard. It's really hard. You can try it. You can also do what Rachel's doing here and bring your feet to first position. So bring your heels in and toes out. This way you can still squeeze through your legs and work your inner thighs and your core as you lower and lift. Still got a beach ball. We can be dreaming of summer for a while here though, but you know. Nice wide arms, little bend through your elbows. Hold in boat pose in the back in 3. Last 2. Last 1, hold back in boat pose, Russian twist. Exhale, twist. Inhale through the center. Exhale, other side. Nice and simple, nothing complicated. I like hands at heart center. You don't have to tap your elbow to the floor. Keep your elbows out wide though, so you feel this through your glutes as you rock side to side. Yes, chest tall, stay grounded in through your sits bones. Flex your toes back toward your shins. So for all the classes you've taken at Power Life, when we ran out of time for core, you'll have so much time at home to do core now, okay? No reason not to. Last 3, roll into your back. In 2. Last 1, roll to your back for heel taps. Inhale, lower, exhale, tap both hands to your left heel. Then switch, inhale down, exhale, tap your right heel. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze up. Last little burn through the center of your body. Think about the washboard abs part as you lift up. I know we all secretly have it. We just don't talk about it. It's just a big secret. Keep your toes flexed as you take the tap. Yes, right outside your ankles. How's that feeling? Does it burn? Oh yeah. Okay. Now take 2 to your right and then 2 to your left in a row, Yeah, there it is. Come on, squeeze up. You guys are so close. 10 seconds of work like this right here. Then we don't get back up off the floor. You can stay on the floor. Last 3. Woo! 2. Last 1. Oh my gosh. Great freaking job. Set yourself up for bridge pose. Don't worry, not the bar bridge. Just cooling down. Bring your heels in toward your glutes. Walk your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale, bridge pose. Stay and breathe. Lift your hips just gently. Find a stretch through the top side of your body. So from your quads all the way up through your abs. Create space through the back of your neck. Stay for 1 more breath in. Exhale, slowly release. 1 vertebra at a time. Let your spine settle and then take a slight windshield wiper through your knees, side to side. Next, inhale, bring your knees into center, big squeeze. Exhale, supine figure 4. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Then you can keep your foot on the floor. You can pull your legs toward your face to deepen the stretch. Wherever you're at, flex your toes back toward your shin. I like to rock my legs side to side just a little bit. Iron out through my low back. You know, while we all can't be in the same room together, it's so nice to know that you're all doing this here with us. One more breath in, release, switch sides. Left over right this time. This leg can feel a little bit different. Our hamstrings aren't equal. Megan, I'm glad you love the playlist. I wish we could be blasting it here too, but we can come back to it another time. One more breath in. Release. Bring your knees into center as you inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Drop your knees to your left side. Let your upper body relax down onto your mat. You can stack one knee on top of the other. You might need to slide one hip underneath the other. Checking in on my husband. Did you survive since you supposedly did this workout with us? Proud of you. Proud of you. Take an exhale here. Inhale, bring your knees into center, quick squeeze. Exhale, supine twist to the other side. Same thing here, let your upper body relax. Sometimes I like to place one hand on my belly right here, feel it rise and fall. Take an exhale. Inhale, bring your knees into center. Exhale, happy baby's pose. Stay and breathe, find somewhere to grip onto. It can be your feet, like Rachel here. It can be your calves, the backs of your legs, your shins. Sometimes I like to even wrap my elbows around the backs of my knees, sort of like a cradle, and rock side to side. I know one thing this quarantine has taught me is to just not be in such a hurry. And that's why Shavasana at 4:43 on a Friday might be 2 whole minutes long. Real crazy, right? One more breath in here. Give yourself one more big hug. Exhale, Shavasana. Let it go. Let your arms and legs go nice and long. Take up space. Take these last couple moments. I'll guide you out when it's time. Slowly take a deep breath in. Inside out. Find a little movement through your fingers and your toes, your wrists and your ankles. Rock your head side to side, and as you inhale, find a long body stretch. Reach your arms high above you, toes below you. Exhale, roll through your right side. Come up to a comfortable seat. Take your time. Your eyes can stay soft or closed. Sit crisscross, applesauce, ground in through your sits bones. Inhale, stretch your arms high overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. It feels so good to be sweating with all of you, even if it's virtually. So stay connected the best you can, even in these hard times. Bring your thumbs to third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Namaste. Woo! Thank you so much, you guys. I know, we still can't touch. Air high fives. Yes. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Comment below on what you thought, feedback, thoughts. We'll keep dropping content every day, so come hang out with us virtually at Power Life. It was so good to teach with all you guys. We miss you all. Let me know what you thought. Bye.